Interdisciplinary research is vital for the kind of questions that we're interested in.
We all want to save the world. The young engineers of today are as green as the greenest ecologists. When you're putting in hundreds of thousands of poles for wind farms and hundreds of turbines and wave machines, you're really going to infect the environment in terms of changing some of the physics of what's going on, although some things can be very positive change.
Marine mammals can be affected by noise in various ways. At very close range they can be injured or even killed. Further away they may be disturbed from vital activities like foraging, which in the longer term could affect their reproductive success.
Engineers who are designing these things, they've got to think about the shape and size of the arrays, like where we actually put things, the materials that go into these things so that they can be recycled, reused, making sure that the mooring systems don't interact with the bottom very much so that you're not scraping off marine life at the bottom. So this all means talking to engineers as they're designing these things, getting right in there at the very beginning. And what we find is engineers are very interested to talk to ecologists.
One of the key things we've been doing with the wind farm developers is trying to find more effective ways of making sure that marine mammals aren't in the vicinity of pile driving when they start piling, which is the time when they could be injured.
Currently we are involved in two decommissioning projects. One is about decommissioning of wind farms. Decommissioning is a very complicated process. Each decision that we make for planning has a significant effect on the cost of decommissioning, its environmental impact, the operational risk and so on. We want to, as a result of these projects, develop a software tool, and the tool gives us some alternatives. So the decision makers at the planning stage can look at all these alternatives from the beginning and say, okay, which one is the best way forward.
We want to save the world together. That means actually working together, understanding each other's languages, looking at these plans at the very beginning together and respecting each other's fields. And I think that is really happening now, engineers and ecologists together. That is a shape of the future.